Hello and welcome to Data-Led Profits. My name is Rod, and in this video I'm going to be covering why is it called leverage forex. Now, in leverage forex, a 1 cent GBP movement up or down equates to 1,000 US dollars in profit. A 2 cents GBP movement up or down equates to 2,000 US dollars in profit. And a 3 cents GBP movement up or down equates to 3,000 US dollars in profit. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. How can you generate so much profit with just a few cents movement in the value of GBP? Well, that's where the word leverage comes in. And the base of the word leverage is lever. And the definition of a lever is it's a tool to move or control something bigger. In this case, we've got a small rock and a stick that's acting as the lever mechanism to try and move a much larger object. In this case, it's a large rock. Now, without this lever mechanism, a person would struggle to move this large rock, let alone lift it with their bare hands. Now, similarly, in leverage forex, we use a lever mechanism. In this instance, we use a smaller amount, which is 1,000 pounds GBP, and a lever mechanism to control a much larger amount in the forex market. In this case, it's 100,000 pounds GBP. Now, back in the old days, only large institutions and super rich individuals could afford to come up with 100,000 pounds GBP of their own money to invest in the forex market. Today, ordinary individuals can invest just 1,000 pounds GBP of their own money and achieve the same result and actually control 100,000 pounds GBP in the forex market. That is why it's called leverage foreign exchange, or leverage forex for short. Now, when you first open up a trading account, whether it's a demo trading account or a live trading account, the platform provider will ask you to make a decision regarding the leverage trading ratio. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few choices to choose from. It starts from 1:1. Then it goes to 1:25, 1:50, 1:100, all the way up to 1:500. Okay. Now, everyone won't see all of this complete list everywhere. It depends on the country that you're in. It depends on the regulations, the financial regulations within your country, and also depends on the platform provider that you've chosen out of all of the ones that are available out there. As to what you get to see in this field, in this leverage trading ratio field. Now, I know in the US, what's common there is 1:50. A lot of them don't offer any more than 1:50 in the US. But in Australia, it's normal to see 1:100. Okay, and in some places, and some platform providers do offer 1:500. But because I live in Sydney, Australia, I have a 1:100 leverage trading ratio. So I have a trading account that's leveraged with a ratio of 1:100. What does that mean? That means is that for every pound that I'm investing, the platform provider is agreeing to multiply it 100 times. In other words, they only require me a 1% margin requirement. That's my margin, is the money I put aside for my trade in leverage forex. And 1% margin requirement, 1% of 100,000 pounds equals 1,000 pounds GBP. So basically, I only need to come up with 1,000 pounds GBP, and they will come up with the rest. All right? So I come up with 1,000 pounds GBP, and the platform provider will lend me the remaining 99,000 pounds GBP for the duration of my trade to make it up to a total of 100,000 pounds GBP exposed in the forex market for me. Okay, now let me share with you exactly what happens with my trading account when I invest in the forex market. So I invest 1,000 pounds GBP in the forex market to be able to open a contract in the forex market, and immediately the platform provider gives me access to 99,000 pounds GBP. And think of it like a mini loan for the duration of my trade. So in effect, what I have is I have a total of 100,000 pounds GBP exposed in the Forex market. I only had to come up with 1,000 pounds of my own money, and the rest came from the platform provider. Okay, but the final effect is that I have 100,000 pounds GBP exposed in the Forex market. But as soon as I've closed my trade, I've closed my open position, I've finished with the trade, what happens is that my 1,000 pounds GBP trading amount, or my margin that I had put in, right, goes back to my trading account. And the 99,000 pounds GBP that was lent to me by the platform provider goes back to the platform provider. However, I get to keep the profit from the trade. How good is that? So, I invest 1,000 pounds GBP into the Forex market. That's my money. That's all I need to put in to be able to control 100,000 pounds GBP in the Forex market. Now, because I have such a large amount exposed in the Forex market, I can use that amount to generate a substantial profit. In this case, I make $1,000 in profit for every 1 cent movement of GBP up or down. Now, let me share with you a recent trade of mine. Recently, I made 4,558 Australian dollars and 71 cents profit. Now, I entered the market when the price of GBP was at 1.19. I exited that trade at 1.22. Now, because I had a buy and the value of GBP went up, I profited. Now, to go from 1.19 to 1.22, that's a 3 cents upward movement in the value of GBP. And a 3 cents upward movement in the value of GBP equates to $3,000 in profit. Now, I made that profit in US dollars, but when they placed the profit into my trading account, which is Australian, they automatically converted it to Australian dollars. That's why you're seeing 4,558 Australian dollars and 71 cents profit in my trading account. Now, I hope this explains clearly why it's called leverage Forex. In the next video, I'm going to be covering how much do I need to invest.